Hey guys, it's Jonathan here again. Hope you're having as good a day as I am. Today I got a few licks I'm going to show you. 3 of them to be precise. And you can play these on acoustic or electric, I guess. Although if you're doing some string bending, you need to have a little bit stronger fingers on the acoustic. But anyways, let's dive right into it. So we're going to do these licks in A pentatonic minor, which, as you recall, is... although some of them might have a few other notes thrown in there as well. So the first one we're going to look at is, we start with our index finger here. It sounds like this. So basically you're going to anchor your index finger right here on the A note on the first string, and then with your pinky finger you're going to put it on the second string at the 8th fret, and then you want to bend that note up, and you're going up a full tone. Now, just by itself, that's a pretty hard thing to do, but a little trick you can do is, grab the 8th fret with your pinky, but then use your other 2 fingers, put them on the same string, and use that to give you some extra strength, pushing that string. It'll really make it a lot easier for you as you're bending that string, because chances are most people don't have enough strength in their pinky finger alone to do a stretch like that far away from where your hand's anchored. So that might take a little bit of practice, but you want to go up a full tone there. And listen to your guitar, because you can hear when I get up to a full tone that the notes kind of ring together, and when they're not at a full tone, there's a bit of dissonance there. So you need to practice getting to that full tone, because when the other thing is that you want to hit both your B and your E string at the same time. So you're actually creating an interval there. So that's the first part of the riff. If you didn't get that right away, that you could just replay the video, which is, of course, the cool thing about video is it has endless patience, unlike myself. So the second part of the riff is, so on the B string, we hammer on and then pull off, and then kind of give it a little bit of vibrato there, and jiggle the string around a little bit, and then we end back down on the A. Right? Those are your 3 A's in the scale. So here it is again. Alrighty. So the next one we're going to look at, I like using this one all over the place because it's fun. It sounds like this. It's quite simple. It's just a little run, but you can toss it in all over the place, in between chord changes if you can get quick at it. Let's see, if we just do simple. Toss it in pretty well anywhere. It's just one of those cool things that you can throw in wherever you want. The way you start it is you start basically two notes, or a full tone below your root note, which in this case is the A. So we're starting on a G with our index finger, and the first little bit is chromatic, so we're doing G sharp, A. We go to the C, then the D, then we slide up with our ring finger again to the E, and then hit the G with our index finger, and then we end on the A. Now when I'm playing the chromatic note, and actually the A as well, I don't actually strum it, you know, pluck the string each time necessarily. You can if you want, but I usually just do just hammer the string both those times with my finger. So, but you can pick it too if you want. It's good to practice it both ways, just get comfortable with it. And then the third riff I'm going to show you today is very similar to the signature riff in Tom Petty's song Last Dance with Mary Jane. Sounds like so this one takes a bit more strength, and some people like bending the string up. Personally, that's what I prefer, although some people also prefer bending it down towards the floor. And the tricky part here is that you're going to be grabbing both of these strings, both the G and the B string, at the 7th fret with one finger. So it's kind of like a mini little kink bar there. And then you want to stretch them both at the same time. So after you stretch it, you go up and then back down, and then with your index finger you come back down to the 5th fret on the G string, and then you just kind of bounce back from to the D string and back to the G string. Just so there you go. You got 3 riffs that you can use pretty much in any song that you want, and I encourage you to just practice those whenever you're playing a song. Find the spot in the song where there's a little bit of a pause, where it gives you some room to play. Pretty well every song has it, you know, between the vocals, or maybe it's at the end of a phrase, or however it works in that particular song. But just identify that spot, and then as you're playing along, try to work in one of these riffs or make your own. And just get used to, you know, creating riffs and throwing them into your playing, and that's how you kind of, you know, bring your level of playing up a notch. So there's some riffs for you to have fun with, and we'll see you next time.